Good morning. Can you tell me what time you're on until today, please?
Yeah, 4 o'clock is normal.
Brilliant. That's great. Nice one. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Cheers. Well, it's New Year's Eve, 9:30, and my sister is actually in Brussels for a few days. The lucky little. So I'm on cat duty. So while I'm out, I just thought, obviously, I've got to go up and make sure Ronnie the Destroyer is all right. Hopefully he won't rip my hand off while I'm trying to feed him. So while I'm out, I just thought I'd nip over town just to see one of the local tackle shops. Dad will be fishing next week while I'm at work, so I know he needs a couple of bits and bobs, so I need something for an upcoming match next weekend. So I just thought I'd take this opportunity to have a quick shoot over to what we'd always call Climax Tackle. I don't know if it's still called that. It actually got sold. It was sold by Tony Flint, who, as a lot of you know, owns Wold View Fishery, probably the most manicured fishery I've ever seen in my life. It's about a year ago now. It got bought by Angling Direct, who, as you know, is a bit of a chain. I've purchased stuff from Angling Direct several times online, but I've never actually been in one of their stores. So I just thought I'd take this opportunity. It's about 8 miles away from where I live. I'm gonna have a shoot over, have a quick look round, see what kind of stock's in there, just see what the layout's like. Well, as regards to the store itself, I mean, I've only really heard good things, but I mean, a lot of people still ask me about where they can buy certain bits of kit, you know, feeders and all that sort of stuff, the kit that I use, and they obviously live in different areas all around the country. So for me to have an understanding of you know, what shops stock what is really, it's useful to me, but obviously it helps me to help them out, you know, to the subscribers and that sort of thing. So I know what the stock level was like, what kind of products they stocked when it was Climax Tackle, but I don't know what it's like now. And obviously, if you've got a match coming up, there's nothing worse. If you've got a match coming up at the weekend, for example, and your time's, you know, pretty rare, there are certain bits of kit that you want, specific things. It's nice to know where you can get them from. There's nothing worse than going, this particular shop is about 8 miles away from where I live. So you certainly don't want to fight your way through traffic to get to a tackle shop, only to find out they don't even stock what it is that you're after. That's changed a bit. Well, I've heard that the layout's changed and everything, as you can see. I mean, it's part of Angling Direct now anyway, so things are going to change in here, but yeah, it's certainly changed the layout. There's always a bit of a labyrinth, this place. Kit everywhere. There we go. There's our new holdalls. They're not the hard case ones. That's the 5-rod beauty. Look at that. I'll be right, few feeder heads. Yeah. Like I say, it's New Year's Eve, so it's a little bit quiet in here. Plenty of seat boxes on show. You can sit and watch telly. Some of you recognise some of these. These are all the spare bits and bobs that a lot of people ask me about. Fish clicker. Not many people using them over the last week, I can tell you. All the attachments you get asked about. Yeah, it's got a nice fresh feel about it. This is going round to where all the ground mates used to be. You can see now, I think this was all the, these were the stores. I think this was where basically a stock room, and as you can see now, it's turned into a major specimen, big fish area. Really opened out now. Recognise that logo. Obviously a nice big fox presence, as you can imagine. Let's have a quick look around here. Got plenty of rods on show. Real kits. So much more space in here now, but they've still got a lot of stock, which is great. Have a quick look around. This was the specimen carp area. Any bivvies? It's a new counter there where they pay there. I think they've still got a pole alley as well, which is tucked away down here. I just saw the lights when I was getting some ground bait. There we go, look, I thought it was a nightclub. I'm sure that's a nightclub or an entrance to a bar in Vegas. But no, it's great that you can still come and get your hands on the poles and stuff. Especially when you're spending a few grand on something, it's nice to try it out. All frozen baits. This was the rod area. This is where all the rods were. There was like a big rack of all the rods and stuff, and as you can see now, it's a major bait area for those lovely green buckets. Look at them. Yeah, it looks like it's had quite a bit of work done to it. It's great to see. I mean, obviously a lot of people still call it Climax, but it comes under Angling Direct. I'll put the opening times on for you, just so you guys can have a look. This looks like a major bit of a lure area. Just had a quick word with Nick, who's the store manager here, and yeah, they're going to be changing things around. The ground bait bowls that you see me using. Great to see they've actually got these in stock. I mean, you get a lot of stuff online these days, obviously, but it's nice to come and see them in the flesh. Lovely lime green buckets. Yeah, and down in this area, it's really where all the terminal kit is.
The pickup is where the other one with the
It's terminal kit down here. Method feeders, elastics. These are all your bits and bobs. Sweetie shop. Yeah, so I've just got a few bits for Dad anyway, what he wanted, but it's great to see a shop that seems to be doing well. You know, we haven't got that many in the Sheffield area, so it's nice to get one that's still going well. I mean, it's been alright when Tony had the store. Obviously, we always had plenty of stock and stuff, but it's nice to see a fresh overhaul on it. I mean, a lot of the stock looks really relevant to the sort of fishing that I do, especially certainly match fishing, course fishing around that first area. Well, I know there's a lot of match anglers obviously watching, but there's some plenty of specimen kit here as well. Love these accessories, these are great. I use a lot of these sorts of things with feeder fishing, and just to, you know, your accessories in feeder fishing for all your bits and bobs, like, you know, your quick change beads and all that sort of stuff. Those kind of boxes are great for that. But yeah, there's no shortage of stock, which is great to see. Obviously an area for fox. Nice big display. A lot of you know all these products anyway, but we've got PVA bags, which we're using more and more now in our match fishing. Obviously we're getting more like bivvy boys, aren't we? It's a real sweetie shop. That's it, flying visit done. Got a few bits for Dad. Really glad I came over now, because, you know, it's nice to know what shops have got what in stock. Because how many times have you been preparing for a match, or you've got something coming up, your time's limited, and especially if you live where I live, where there's certain stockists quite a few miles away from where you live, you don't really want to be having a wasted journey to find out they haven't got what you need. So definitely a worthwhile trip, and great to see another shop doing really well. Well, I think that was a very worthwhile exercise. It's nice to get an idea of what they stock and that kind of thing, and just great to see a shop that appears to be doing really, really well. All the staff were friendly. Had a quick word with Nick, the manager, and yeah, he's obviously got plans to just keep on improving it, which is great. So yeah, for just let subscribers know, this is in no way a paid advert. It's not a sponsorship. You know, I don't get anything for doing this. Just like to share about the shops in the area, and I mean, come on, let's face it, the tackle trade could do with a little bit of a boost, especially your local shops. They're the things, if you're like me, until very recently I took them for granted. So when you do get a shop that's close by where you can get bait, you can get all the bits and bobs that you like. Yes, you can get anything on the internet, but there are certain things that you actually want to get your hands on before you buy them, and a lot of the time you need them instantly. You know, you want to know you can get them that morning or that day. So great to see. I'll get the opening times for you. I'll put them at the end of the video just for your information. But yeah, very good exercise. I'm stuck in traffic at Woodseats again.